experts who is joining us here tonight, because New Jersey Transit, they have had quite a time. They suspended service last night starting at 9 p.m. And joining us right now is the president of New Jersey Transit, Chris Calori. And Mr. Calori, thank you so much, first of all, for joining us, because I know you've probably been working around the clock with this blizzard.
You're very welcome. Glad to be on.
So do me a favor, just bring us up to speed, because you folks canceled service starting at 9 o'clock last night. So where do things stand right now, and what are commuters going to be looking at come tomorrow morning?
First of all, look, this has been a record snowstorm. It's the first time in almost 30 years we've seen the kind of blizzard conditions where all 9 million residents experienced it over the last 24 hours. So it's been a rough going for all these hours. But this afternoon, around 4 o'clock, we started the light rail operations in New Jersey on all 3 light rail systems. And tomorrow morning, we intend to start our bus service with, look, obviously local roads are still being cleared. So our riders should expect some delays and detours, but we intend to start a slow ramp up of that service around 4 in the morning. And in the morning, we also intend to resume our rail operations. With a couple of exceptions. Amtrak, if I'm standing here, an Amtrak service train is going right by me. The Amtrak folks are still working to get their switches cleared up all overnight, but we will run all trains except for the local trains on the Northeast Corridor, the Raritan Valley line, and the North Coast line.
Okay, so tomorrow morning for the commute, it's still not going to be a normal commute for everybody, correct?
It'll be an enhanced weekend service. And if Amtrak finishes its switching work overnight, then we'll be able to resume service on the other lines as well. But I encourage our riders to look at our app and our website to make sure that they can plan for their day accordingly.
Okay, so I'm guessing then that the next time that we're really going to see a normal morning commute, or a normal commute, whether it's morning or evening, would probably be Tuesday. Would I be right about that?
Tuesday morning is tomorrow, right?
I'm sorry, Wednesday morning. I'm sorry. I've lost track of what day it is too. Today is Monday. I'm thinking today's Sunday.
Right. My days are running together now. But yeah, look, I think, but what I am so grateful to my colleagues is the crews have been working nonstop clearing stations. I'm at Princeton Junction train station right now. We've worked all hours to try and get our railroad, our buses, our light rail systems running. So we will start in earnest tomorrow morning, and we really appreciate the riders' patience as we get the system up.
So what has it been like for your folks in the past 24 hours? I mean, how many additional personnel do you have out there working? What has been the biggest problem? Obviously, the snowfall on the tracks and getting it off the tracks, but has the wind been a problem? Talk to me about that.
Yeah, look, I mean, this was a very, very rough storm. We had very heavy and wet snow, so that wreaks havoc on our rails and our switches. We had a couple of downed trees. So to be able to get our crews to go clean up the snow and get the switches back to normal takes a lot of time and effort, not to mention the train stations. We have 165 train stations on our system. We had to get all of them cleaned up, ready for service tomorrow morning. It's no small feat, and it only happens with an extraordinarily dedicated workforce.
And what type of workforce have you been working with over the past 24 hours? The increased number of people that you've had to call in, I would imagine.
Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, everybody that was on our payroll was basically out and about. We even have plow trains, if you can imagine, to make sure we clean the tracks. There was no person that was left on the bench, as it were. Everybody was out, and I'm so grateful. Look, I also run the Parkway and the Turnpike, so we have here we are. A few hours after the snowstorm ended, we have achieved blacktop conditions on the Turnpike.
Okay.
We will have blacktop conditions on the Parkway tomorrow morning, ready for the commute.
Yeah, that's been one of the big problems in Jersey is the Garden State Parkway, because I was watching the different broadcasts throughout the day, pardon me, and the Parkway was really having a tough time of it.
Yeah, and the Parkway is really got slammed south of the Driscoll Bridge
Yeah.
because of the wind conditions. There were times one of the reasons the governor instituted a travel ban is because it was blinding conditions. People couldn't see anywhere, and our snowplow drivers were having trouble. But they did amazing work. But they got the road back to where it needs to be, and they'll continue to work tonight.
Would you say that this is one of the worst storms that you folks have had to work through?
Yeah, look, I mean, certainly the worst storm in 30 years. And the storm we had a few weeks ago was different because it was sub-zero temperatures and it was freezing rain and stuff. But
Right.
this one, just the amount of snow. Look, I'm standing here at the train station. It's almost like 19 inches of snow on the parapet here. So that is no small number.
Okay. And just real quickly before we let you go, just give me a brief synopsis again of what the morning commute is going to look like for tomorrow morning.
Yeah, so tomorrow morning, we expect our light rail systems to run normally, except for the Hudson Bergen light rail, which will run on a weekend service. We expect our bus service to slowly ramp up, starting at 4 in the morning. And the rail system will slowly come back up, starting at 5 in the morning. And if Amtrak is able to get the switches done tonight, overnight, we'll be able to also run Raritan Valley Line, the North Jersey coastline, and the local stops on the Northeast corridor.
All right, sir. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I know you've probably been working around the clock, so I do appreciate you taking the time to spend with us, and good luck with tomorrow morning's commute.
Thank you so much.